Hi, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Selena and Crockett, 100.7 LEV. You wake up trying to check those numbers for the Mega Millions. Nobody won the jackpot. So now it rolls over to over $1 billion for the Mega Millions drawing on Friday.
Yeah. What would you do? Just like what?
Disappear. Like disappear with $1 billion.
Think quite literally. Think of the most ridiculous thing you could possibly want to do, and
I can't even wrap my brain around it.
No, you quite literally can't. You
As
quite
a parent,
literally can't.
I'm like, I have a lot of bills to pay. There are a lot of bills. That's all I can think about. Is it $1 billion worth? No. Got to get my kids through college. Maybe $1 billion. I feel like college by the time the kids go off to school is going to.
It's funny. We just met with a financial advisor last week, 2 weeks ago, and they give you like they literally, the scene in The Office where he's like, now tell it to me like a fifth grader. Now tell it to me like I'm 5. So they've got like the analysis graphs and stuff like that, and they're showing you, and like, so when like they're making up names, or like when little Sally and Sammy go off to college, and it'll be, you're saving for about $600,000. And I was like, they were like, well, you don't know where things are going to be. And I was like, oh my gosh, these kids need to get jobs now.
To pay off that college now. I was rooting for there was an owner of the Raising Cane restaurant food chain, which I'm not very familiar with, but now they're known nationally for sure, because the owner bought 50,000 Mega Millions tickets for his employees.
I'll tell you what, that's pretty good PR too, because think about it. If he or she hypothetically spent $100,000 on tickets, and I don't know, let's say Good Morning America or somebody's talking about it. It's pretty good marketing right there.
I know. We're talking about it. They must be big.
Yeah. Take that, Robin Roberts.
But nobody I was rooting because the owner kept saying, well, hopefully we're going to wake up Wednesday morning to a big surprise. There's nothing there. Maybe they won like something small, but here's the thing now. Somebody is in charge of checking all those tickets. Bleep, bleep. They have to go to that counter. That is 50,000 tickets that someone has to check to see if they won even $1.
I want to see if they, I'm sure they're probably like,
that's a full-time job. Someone needs to be hired to do that.
I'm interested to know what you get paid out on 4 numbers, because I don't think it's $100,000, but let's see.
Weren't there
that's insane.
Is it 5 numbers?
So 4 numbers will get you $500. 4 numbers in the Mega Ball will get you $10,000. 5 numbers will get you $1 million. And then obviously 5 numbers in the Mega Ball, you're living La Vida Loca.
Well, out of 50,000 tickets, there has to be at least $1 in there somewhere. So what happens? Will he split that? Will the owner split?
No.
It goes back.
No, he'll get his hundo back first.
Hundo. His hundo.
Is anybody going to complain like, hey, we won $100,000. You can each all get $6, or I can get the money back that I paid for these tickets.
I wonder if anyone had to sign disclaimers, or some sort of liability by the.
It's funny that you say that, because what if they had to sign like all you have to do is just check this box in your email that just says like you're a part of it now, so that if we do win, there's and imagine if they did hit, and imagine if you didn't check the box in your email.
Boy.
I'm sure somebody would be like, here's some, but you'd be like, it's so crazy to even look at that number written out, that's like a thing that you can win.
So now over $1 billion. So I think we're looking at a cash payout of, it was 600 something. I lost count. You lose count after 600 million for the cash payout for the Friday drawing. Yeah. So
I don't know what I do.
I don't either. I haven't been able to wrap my brain around that much. Anything.
I feel like I would literally go to a room and I would just be like.
But I'm sure other people would be knocking on your door to tell you what you could do with that money.
Sure.
That's why you got to disappear. You see, you got to buy an island and disappear. That's what you got to do with that money. That's what you do.
You could probably buy low on the Philadelphia Flyers right now. There you go. They're probably their stocks.
Yeah. Say with Walmart.
Still, think about that.
Going down.
Still not enough to buy the Phillies, the Sixers, or the Eagles if you wanted to. You could win $1 billion on Friday and still wouldn't have enough to buy. You could probably buy a hockey team. You probably couldn't buy maybe a baseball team, or at least be majority.
I think you found your dream purchase. You're going to own a sports team.
Let me tell you something. If I won like $1 billion or something like that, that would be yes.
Yeah.
Would be. And with the state of the Philadelphia Flyers right now, it seems like a good time to get in. Yeah, no, I would be like the lunatic like owner, like up in the box, like yeah. Oh yeah.
It's fun. Can you be like a part owner of the Eagles?
So you could, well, I mean, Jeffrey Lurie, his return on investment I want to say he bought the Eagles for $150 million in like 95 or 96.
Well, that's nothing compared to what
they're worth a cajillion now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure you could probably buy, I don't know if you could buy majority ownership in any of the other sports, but you could buy, I'm sure you could probably buy a portion. But you could, Comcast, I think, owns the Flyers, and their evaluation has to be under $1 billion now after how crummy they've been playing. So yeah, you could be the majority owner of the Philadelphia Flyers.
Get to hang out with Kelsey. Their training started. What was it, last night?
Well, that's the Eagles. Yeah. Well, yeah, they reported yesterday, which means that we are officially in football season, Selena. We are officially in football season.
Look at that. I know, it's the happiest day. when there's anticipation and dreams, not crushed yet.
The NFL starts in 6 weeks. 5 or 6 weeks.
And I think there's one practice you can go to as a fan to watch.
The Eagles usually do a couple. The offseason has changed so much the last couple of years. Like they don't do, like they used to do 4 preseason games. Now they only do 3. They do have a couple of open practices typically. But what teams are doing now is instead of playing an extra preseason game, they'll like practice together so that you can kind of get the feel of a game, but not all the bells and whistles. So I would imagine they'll have probably 2 open practices.
For you to go watch. By the way, Crockett also has a podcast too for In Flight.
Yes.
Everything. This is love.
All things Philadelphia Eagles.
When you don't win $1 billion, you wind up having a podcast so you can talk about everything you love instead of buying what you love.
It's either podcast or a billionaire. There's no
right. There you go. All right, everybody, have a wonderful day. Coming up, we'll have your Dorney Park WildWater Kingdom tickets with This Day in History at 7:40. Straight No Chaser, fabulous a cappella group. The 25th anniversary celebration at the State Theater, 6:40 with the Nearly Impossible Question.
Nearly. Excellent. Okay. And we're going to have a fuel up word coming for you at some point this morning. So keep your eyes peeled on our Instagram stories and our Facebook stories. You can win in either spot. So
and hello to Sherry. Good morning to you. Good to see you. Hello, Kelly. Good morning.
Good morning, friends. Everybody have a great day. Halfway there. Let's get to